Good evening, guys. Welcome back. So let's see.
January
Yeah.
2026. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. It is so fortunate that after the Nigerian government signed a $9 million agreement with US lobby, group to help convince Donald J. Trump that what is going on in Nigeria is not a Christian genocide and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I actually had what happened that they were trying to bribe, to lobby people who are close to Trump with money. I think $9 million or so. Yeah, I had this that they were trying to bribe them to sway them from to misinform them that there is no genocide in Nigeria. You see, this is like this is 2026. Like no one is a child anymore. Like this is a year of exposure. Like a lot of things started playing out, and this is just the beginning. We are still in January. Things are playing out. Okay, you want to pay $9 million to convince Trump that there is no genocide. Is this money not enough to go into healthcare in Nigeria? Can't this money be used for something else? Why is it that our government, why is it that they love to waste unnecessary spending? If you don't want America to intervene in Nigeria, it's simple. Handle the terrorism. Treat the problem of insecurity. It's not hard. What is difficult there? Is it because you are part of them? If you are part of them, I'm sorry, that's not my problem. You have to deal with this problem. Because you are a president, you have to work in the interest of the people, in my opinion. This is what you're supposed to do. We Nigerians don't care whether you are working for them or you are working against them or your life is in danger. Nigerians don't care about these things because a lot of them don't even know that you're working with a terrorist. If at all you're working with terrorists, of which what I'm seeing so far, it means you're working with them. Like, why are we behaving like this in this century? Why, what is the problem? Okay, you are bribing Trump after they've already struck Nigeria in Sokoto. Like, it's like a dead person taking his meds. You trying to bribe Trump, it's like a dead person taking his meds after he's dead. What's the point? It's pointless. Everything is under the sun. You can't hide anymore. Okay, since the strike, he hasn't even made a statement. No political statement, nothing. Gumi has been the one ranting his mouth talking. I don't even know why he's talking. Are you the president of Nigeria? Even the president have not even made a statement. It's now you. I don't understand what is wrong with our country, for real.
The people could not even penetrate Trump. They could not even, every move they tried to take has been countered. Don't forget that after 48 hours, 2 days, when the Nigerian government had this agreement with these lobbyists, that was when...
In fact, the more he's even trying to even pay them money to convince them, the more he's even inviting them. At this point, like this is a point of no return. Like how do I say? Like this is a dead end for the Nigerian government. You are bribing him after he has struck Sokoto. I'm sorry. What would that money do? You're trying to bribe someone that's already struck the terrorist, that is even saying that there will be more. Oh my God, Nigerian government. Oh my goodness. I wonder how you guys think up there. Honestly speaking, like, I don't know what is wrong with you guys upstairs. So this money, are you trying to tell me that you can't use this money for something good? Why? Oh my goodness. Why? What is all this? How did I even, oh my God. How did I end up in Nigeria, for God's sake? Jesus Christ is my father. Oh my God. What the fuck? Like, let's just continue.
The Redemo came out to make that statement he made when he was in the meeting with the United States Commission for Religious Freedom Group. So he made that statement and he's not going to trade the killing of Christians for anything at all. So I think that was a setback and the message was passed. $9 million in the month. Now, you know what this lobby is resorted to? They started sponsoring posts in New York Times. No, wait a minute. Nigeria government paid $9 million to lobbyists, only for the lobbyists to come out and start sponsoring posts, social media posts, newspaper posts. You got
By the way, I think New York Times, they are very liberal. So yeah, I'm sure they will take the money, of course. They will take the money. But this is
no.
but this is really lame. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, in my opinion. And those lobbyists taking money from the Nigerian government, like, what the hell are you doing? I consider you complicit in this genocide. You are complicit. Yeah. And later, these are the people saying that, oh, Nigeria is not safe. Oh, you can't live there. Whereas you are complicit. You are the one contributing to this problem. Directly or indirectly, it doesn't matter. Why can't you just put out the truth out there and reject this money? $9 million. Ah!
Wait a minute.
Nah, no.
Nigeria paid $9 million to lobbyists, only for the lobbyist group to come out and start sponsoring posts. Hey, Nigeria government, you people, you're supposed to bring the money for me so that I can be posting what you want me to post for you. I post your lies. You know it's not going to work. You know I can't take bribe, right? Anyway, now, there is a trending post from the New York Times that the screwdriver salesman behind Trump's airstrike to Nigeria. This is not just laughable, but this shows the mental.
Hey, God, oh, I don't die. Jesus Christ. The screwdriver salesman, hey. You can't they sound like person wey dey for OP car, we get shop on that bridge. Hi, nine. Oh my God, Nigeria. Hey, how did we get here? Jesus Christ, my father. How we take rich like this? What I do? Okay.
I am sorry to use this word. The mentality of a black man. No, this shows the mentality of Nigerians. The people you gave money, $9 million, you allow them to publish this. It's a mockery to Nigeria, and this is just laughable to the United States. Now, don't get it wrong. The screwdriver salesman they are talking about is a member of Inter-Society. Inter-Society is an organization that have reported a lot of things that happen in Nigeria and also in the Southeast. By the way, I spent a lot of months studying the reports of the Inter-Society. I made video with it about 8 months ago, and everything Inter-Society said was the same report Amnesty International came with. After some months, Inter-Society reported. But that is not the problem. You know the problem? I just finished talking with one of the US missionary who is always coming to Nigeria, and you know what makes him to be laughing at all this drama unfolding? He said the Nigerian government, it seems they don't have any other thing to do again. Like the propaganda, the lies are not working, so they've got to resort to this. Now,
they have nothing to do. It's not like it seems like they are. It's not like it seems. Remove that seems. They don't know anything to do. They don't know what to do anymore. Period. They don't know what to do anymore. They are out of ideas. Okay, look at Trump struck Sokoto on Christmas Day. Tinubu has not made a statement. I don't think I've seen him make a statement. He's even in Europe, in France. What is he doing in France? New Year's Day, you didn't even say, let me give a speech. You didn't even address the nation. It's as if Nigeria is like, we don't have a president. It's just open. As a woman, they open her leg back. So Nigeria just be. Just open. Tinubu is not even in Nigeria. And when this Sokoto strike happened, guess what they are concerned about? They are concerned about winning the 2027 election. Is that what you're supposed to be talking about right now? Like, what have you done? Nothing. You haven't done anything. No achievement. Nothing. All you care about is holding power, taxes, yada, yada, yada. Hi. Oh, this is why they don't respect us when we go out. This is why they don't respect we Nigerians. They don't respect we blacks. Look at the kind of leaders we have. As a matter of fact, when you look at the leader, some people would say, okay, oh, this must be how the people are. Because when the leader goes out, you are representing a nation. You know? This is how people see it. It's embarrassing. It's like you are paying $9 million to lobbyists to convince Trump that there is no Christian genocide. After you've already been struck by an airstrike on Christmas Day. Hey God, God. Hey, Jesus Christ. Now, how do we reason?
What is making this man to laugh is that there was a fact-finding mission to Nigeria. What did I say? There was a fact-finding mission to Nigeria.
See, there is a lot of resources. At this point, if you don't believe that there's a Christian genocide in Nigeria, then you are just stupid. Not ignorant, you are stupid. Ignorance and stupid, I think they are the same thing. You are beyond stupid. You are beyond stupid. If you don't believe that there's a genocide happening in Nigeria right now, up to this moment, you are beyond stupid. You are mentally gone. Otilo. Your brain don't go. Otilo. You don't go. There are facts. They say, I even saw a video of a Muslim lady. A Muslim lady. Yeah, she made a video saying that yes, Christians are being targeted. They are being targeted. A Muslim came and she admitted this. There are a lot of facts there. Riley Moore was sent to Benue was sent to Nigeria. Then he went to Benue to investigate. He saw the women living in IDP camps. He met them face to face, physically, in person. And people are still trying to downplay it. It's out there. A lot of people know this. A lot of people know this. What are you still hiding? What are you hiding? Why the fuck are you hiding? Downplaying it, you're even making yourself look like fools the more. Paying $9 million, money that you're supposed to use to fix something. Use the money, do something with the money. Do something reasonable. You want to convince Trump, oh, there's no Christian genocide. After he don't throw bomb for inside Sokoto, now you want to go convince him. Person don't die, you still give her medicine.
The US government, they came to Nigeria, they saw. So it was not a story. By the way, before the fact-finding mission, there was also, some stories that came out, some testimonies. Like when you look at this thing on the screen, you can see the US Congressman Chris Smith, when he published that the most Reverend Winifred C. Ane, the Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Benue State, when he came to the legislatures to report about this. And they still called him back to testify about what he was reporting. I mean, a Catholic bishop, archbishop for that matter, went to US to report Nigerian government complicity with the Ampandis, killing the Benue people. Now, this man's report is not different from Benue State government report. Benue State government discovered that Nigerian senators are killing Benue people. He said that on national television, on Channels television.
It's a shame.
Because top politicians who are very functional and are in the National Assembly and are in Abuja are the architects and advocates of not just instigating but harboring and keeping these people and feeding them in the bushes and taking care of all the bills and buying all the other gadgets for them. This is extremely unacceptable. If they do not love the lives of people and then they're only fighting for their own political position, I think I am serving the interest of the common masses, and it is a concern to me, and it is my right to protect them. So once we receive this report this coming week, we're going to take it up and take it up very seriously.
All right.
There are quite a number of big names that are mentioned here. So this is where we are.
All right.
It's true.
So I want people.
It's true. They are complicit. They are complicit in, like, at this point. You see the Nigerian government. I can't believe anything that comes from the Nigerian government anymore. Like, I don't believe it. Even if they tell me that snow is white, I'll say it's a lie. I'm not gonna believe that. Like, how do you have mind to sponsor terrorism against your own people? Who the hell does that? What kind of a leader does that? Like, it must be on some level of evil to do a thing like this. Like, okay, I'm sure, yeah, there are other leaders out there who could, okay, like the piece of shit, like the Iranian leader. I know that one does not have sense. Look at what is happening in Iran. Look at the way he's shooting his people. He turned off the internet, turned off the lights, gave an order, they opened fire on their citizens, on the Iranian people. Shot them, killed them. The same thing that happened in NSAS. I don't know how leaders have mind to mass murder their civilians. Yeah? And look at in Nigeria, when the USA intervene, they say, respect Nigeria's sovereignty. What stupid sovereignty are you talking about? We don't have sovereignty. If you let your people to be dying like chicken every day, you are not a sovereign nation. Do you even know do you even know the meaning of sovereignty? Are you sure you know the meaning of that word sovereignty? What does sovereignty mean? What does it mean to these people? Is it freedom to do whatever I want to do with the people? Do you know the meaning of sovereignty at all? People are also living in fear. Kidnapping on a high rise. Okay, look at what happened. I think it was in Edo, where they kidnapped people. They killed the doctor, they killed the nurse, kidnapped some students. The people started revolting. They started rebelling. And a soldier guy went there and shot one of the protesters. Simply because there's no security anymore. And then you shot him. Are we supposed to be like, what is going on? Why are you shooting him? Why didn't you use the same energy against the kidnappers, against the insurgents? Why is Nigeria like this? What happened to Nigeria? This was not the Nigeria I knew before. What happened? May God help us in that country, honestly. I don't know what kind of miracle that will come, because at this point, the kind of people serving us right now, the kind of people that are leading, I don't know. The other day they killed a general, and not even the whole country mourned. Not even nothing. They were busy. I think they were even organizing party in the Aso Rock. A general was killed on camera. A general. If you understand what it means for a soldier to lay down his life for his country, that's like, he showed that he loves his country. And then he was killed in the worst way possible, and they were making jokes about it. They were laughing on camera. And they are there celebrating, doing party in Aso Rock. A general, for that matter. Do you understand how embarrassing that thing is for a military man to be killed in that manner? Come on. Have some dignity, for God's sake. When that thing happened, Nigeria is supposed to be, you should be angry, you should be enraged, you should be furious. And then all they did was to organize party. Excuse me, a general. That's what we are dealing with today.
People to be very careful, because Nigeria government don't know where to dance to. Nigeria government don't know where to dance to. And when you look at this Catholic Herald as well, Bishop tell U.S. Congress Nigeria Christians face elimination. So everybody saw when the bishop went to the U.S. to report. So they are afraid to call out the Catholic bishop, right? No, they have to look for a way to fix the problem or the challenge to an Igbo man to the southeast. They want to call out the Igbos. They want to let you know that it is the Igbos that are the problem. They want to let you know that it is the Igbos that made US to strike Nigeria. What a shameful people. What a shameful generation. Pseudo intellectuals. And some people like Sheil Sani believe this, and they are sharing it. Now, let's face the problem. 4.2.
Now, I'm actually worried about this, because if you say that it's the Igbos now they want to turn this into like a tribal conflict. It is not. People must be aware, this is not tribalism. This is not tribal. This is religiously inspired. It's not tribalistic. Now they are saying, now they want to make it that it's an Igbo problem. No, it's not an Igbo problem. Don't even do that.
2 million Nigerians are still in the IDP camp. If some people are not foolish, you should be talking about why are 4.2 million people in the IDP camp? Only Benue State, more than 600,000 Christians. Why are they in the IDP camp? That is the question. That is the solution. They face elimination. They face elimination. Now, you know, this issue of Christians are dying, Muslims are dying, I want to let you know that nobody disputed it too. There is no problem about that Christians are dying, Muslims are dying. That is the truth too. But who are killing the Christians? Who are killing the Muslims? Is it Christians that are killing the Muslims? No,
we know
the Islamic group.
Yeah.
That most Islamic clerics said that they are their freedom fighters and they are blessing to them like Boko Haram bandits. They are the one killing. So it is a religious motivated killing. There is no how you are going to put this. Now, I want to give you another example. When 9/11 happened in the US, the majority of the people that died were Muslims who carried out the 9/11. The Al-Qaeda and ISIS-linked terrorists. No matter the propaganda, they still want to tell you that it was US that bombed their country and all those things. It's a stupid, mentality. I want people to talk to facts. Now, majority of people that was affected were Muslims. I'm going to tell you something. Now, are you going to say that because Muslims died, that people who killed them are not Muslims or Islamic extremists? Is that what you are going to say?
Now, you see, I want to also say something. You see, I remember when this Christian genocide was gaining publicity, the Muslims, I saw them and I will call them up. The Muslims, they were saying things like, "Oh, it is not only the Christians that are dying, even the Muslims are dying." I'm like, that's a very stupid statement to make. Like, I was like, what? Okay, you knew that Muslims are dying. What did you do about it? You remained silent. They remained silent as far as I'm concerned. And this is where it gets. When people face persecution, when a particular group of people face persecution, you speak out. You don't keep quiet about it. Okay, you knew Muslims were dying. You chose to remain silent. The Christians started speaking up, and they decided to speak up too. It just doesn't make sense. And then later you start crying victim. And then victimhood, you start claiming victimhood. Oh, Muslims are being targeted, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Nobody said that Muslims are not dying. They are. They are also being killed. And the Muslims that are being killed are the ones that are not extreme, the ones that are moderate in their ideology. But who are the people also killing them? Extremists, Islamic terrorist organizations. They are the ones also doing this killing. Yeah. They are the ones doing it. Like when I hear and again, something happened some years back when Deborah said something about their prophet. She made a statement that was considered that it was blasphemous. They took her out of her dormitory. They beat her, stoned her, and then burnt her to death because she made a blasphemous statement against their prophet. So if you did this to someone, you burnt the person alive. Now, people who are killing the Muslims, what have you done? Where is the outrage? You didn't protest? No show of anger. You kept quiet. They weren't speaking up. It's the moment the Christians started gaining traction. Oh, they started coming and they started saying, not only Christians, also Muslims are being killed. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Why didn't you say so? And the way they were saying it, that they were coming from the perspective of how do I put it? Like, why are the Christians complaining that even Muslims too are being killed? Instead of them to voice out their opinion, complain about Muslims being killed, but rather they are coming about, they are coming from this perspective like, why should you complain that we too are also facing the problem? That is the perspective that they are coming from, which is completely sick and asinine. I don't know what is wrong with people in Nigeria. For real, wallahi, I don't know.
And that is what will lead me to, start teaching people the principles of human sharing. I never wanted to go into principles of human sharing because I was waiting for something to happen before I would start talking about the principles of human sharing. And the principles of human sharing, a suicide bomber can put bomb in his body. He knows he's going to die. And he knows it is for the cause to advance Islam. He's not going to worry about that. The suicide bomber will go to where there are many people, and he knows the majority of people there are infidel, the people they call infidel. Now, that place, the Muslims people may also be there. But this is a game of number. The principles of human share is that you can even keep arms and ammunition in the hospital. You can use people to protect yourself. As far as everything you are doing is just a cause to promote Islam and fight for Allah.
Yeah. I fucking agree with this guy. This guy, perfect. He's spot on. I completely agree with this guy. This is what, in Gaza. The same thing happened in Gaza. What did they do? They are busy hiding among civilians. They take weapon caches, weapon boxes, if they are inventories, they put it in the hospitals, in schools. They hide them there. Even in mosque. I thought mosque is a holy place. Why would you be hiding ammunitions there? So when you hide these weapons, you know that the people you are fighting will attack those places. You know that they will attack those. It's not like you know that it's a potential target, but you decided to keep it there because you know that there are civilians there, and then you are not using those civilians like a deterrence. It's like saying, okay, since civilians are not here and we know that these guys don't have the mind to kill civilians, okay, it means that they will not bomb the civilians. That is their mentality. Like, that is what they are doing. They don't care. Even if they are going to bomb them, they don't care. They don't give a shit. But what is happening in Gaza, it's war. Everybody is in danger. Everybody is in danger regardless. So these people, they know that there's a potential attack coming to this place. They know that people are there. Children are there. But they still go ahead and do what they are doing and still embed themselves within those groups. Women and children, innocent women and children. They embed themselves there because they know when these people shoot, okay, they will kill me, but others too will die. But they're using them as deterrence, as a shield, like what he said. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting.
This is the principles of human share. No matter how many people that, and when you are doing it, any Muslim that comes out to stop you in the cause of advancing Islam, to say what you are doing is not good, the person could be killed and the death will be worthy and reasonable. These are part of the principles of human share. It is a principles of war. I've talked about the principles of peace deal. That is why you see they are pardoning terrorists in Nigeria. It's the principles of war. There is war going in. It is called Akudabiya. It's the principles of peace deal. So you have deception, principles of deception. That is what they call takia. You have the principles of infiltration, which they have succeeded doing in taking over offices, military, police, political offices. People should wake up to the reality. People should wake up to the reality. Now, another thing that is making me to laugh is that some people believe that the world don't know what is going on in Nigeria. Like, they have to rely on just a Facebook post or Amnesty International report or Inter Society or Coach Happy myself.
I have to say something like, a lot of Nigerians are not aware. They don't pay attention to what is happening in the world. This world is a global village, but unfortunately, a lot of Nigerians out there, they are very, very ignorant about what is happening. Very ignorant. They don't know anything. It's sad.
Or Sahara reporters, they just have to rely on social media posts to believe. If you are part of people thinking that you've got to go back to primary school because your mentality is questionable. Every movement of terrorists, their network, the US knows about it. The world knows about it.
They know.
So, the world is ruled by interest, not law. I am telling people, I've been saying this right from years. I want you to understand what I'm saying.
I totally agree.
The world is ruled by interest, not law. After interest before law exists. The first thing is interest. And it is interest from the US that Nigeria will not be turned into a terror stronghold. I am saying that 70% of Nigerians are supporting terrorists. I'm sorry to say that you may not understand. Some people are supporting them indirectly. Some people are supporting them directly. Now, 50% are in support of the terrorism going on in Nigeria because they have the same mentality. Another 30% of the population are sponsoring and supporting these terrorists because of their complicity and silence. Oh, that is the sad reality about it. Nobody, like, I've never seen a senator in Nigeria, a governor in Nigeria, talking about people in IDP camp. How do we get them out? Why is it that they can't go back to their home? What is the military doing? Why can't us position police, military in these places? Nobody is talking about this.
Nobody. I said it. They all care about what? Election. 2027 election. Nobody's talking about these people in IDP camps. You don't even care about their well-being. You don't care about how they are living. Nothing. Just pure silence. This is wickedness. This is just pure wickedness. People are wicked. Kai. Oh my God. People are wicked. Huh? All they care about is their, like, how can I be so selfish? All you care about is winning the next election. This is what you care about. Nothing more, nothing less. Nigeria is a sad place. It's a very sad place. It's unfortunate.
And they want you to believe that everything is well. They want you to believe that no, this is not a Christian genocide. Like, what do you call genocide? A month ago, Iswap said all Christians are going to pay with their blood. And Ready More just come out to tell you that we are presenting options to Trump. We can't continue to see Christians being killed. This is the sad reality. You must understand it. There is no faking of anything here. ISWAP is loyal to Sharia. That's what they are fighting for. Boko Haram is loyal to Sharia. That is what they are fighting for.
Like, the thing is that I don't even know why they are so obsessed with this Sharia law. I don't know what it. Like, look at the countries with Sharia law. How are they faring? Are they doing okay? Like, look at Iran. Iran is not doing well. Sharia, I don't even understand what these people see in Sharia law. Look at Afghanistan. Look at Iraq. And I think Syria, they practice Sharia law. And you know what? You want to know one funny thing? I want you to go and browse these countries that I just mentioned. Browse these countries, how these countries looked like before Islam came in. Before Sharia law came in. Just go and browse it. You will discover that these countries were like, it was perfect. It was amazing. I saw some videos, some videos about Iran in the 70s. And my God, the life was beautiful. Like, people were happy. Like, you could see them smiling. Like, wow. You need to just go and see that video of how Iran looked like in the 70s. It was totally different. Like, oh my God. Wow. Even Afghanistan. Like, I saw, it was amazing. But when the moment Sharia law came in, everything started going down the drain. Sharia law, I don't understand. This is a law that you shouldn't permit. Nobody should bring this kind of living in the society. Nobody deserves to live under Sharia law. It's not good. I don't care if you're a Muslim, if you're Jewish, if you're an Orthodox, if you're a Christian. Nobody should be to live under Sharia law. No. No. Some will say anybody who does not live according to Sharia is not a Muslim. Excuse me. Hold on. Why would you want to implement Sharia law in a country where a lot of people are Christians? How can you implement such a law? Sharia law is not it too. Nobody should practice that stuff. Look at the way Iran is now. I hope you have seen the situation in Iran. Women cannot go out, they can't talk, they gotta cover their faces. It's like prison. My guy, Sharia law is bad though.
whether you get it right or you don't get it. There is no twisting like Nigerians are dying. Who are killing them? I was listening to Christopher Musa. I know that at the time on Horizon, he literally accepted that Israel Boko Haram are targeting some group, Christians. So he indirectly accepted that there is Christian genocide, but he still said there is nothing like Christian genocide. What I mean that Nigerians are dying. Who are killing them? Who are killing them? Muslim extremists, Islamic extremists are killing people. You are saying Muslims and Christians are dying. Dying for what cause? What do they want? What do these Boko Haram people want? They want Islamic State. So any other people they kill in that process is a collateral damage.
Yep.
You will know the truth. And only the truth you know can set you free. Nigerian politicians have been lying to themselves, lying to the world. And that is principles of deception, Takia. They have been lying about this cause. Why expanding the Sharia, expanding Islamization? You are still lying. Look at everywhere pardoning terrorists. Pardoning terrorists. They are pardoning terrorists and every now and then. And you people think this is just, it is a principles of war. The real war is going on. So, you see, I want people to understand what is actually going on. Nigeria is going to hell with this. Paying terrorists, doing all sort of things. El-Rufai told you, I don't know, no matter what you think about him, he came to national television to say that Tinubu is paying terrorists to NSA. Up to today, nobody talked about it. And you think that, oh, everything is normal, let us just continue, let us do this, let us do that. Like, you are not in the IDP camp does not mean that people who are in the IDP camp, they are lesser human. Let me tell you, the game plan is on. What is currently going on in the US right now is a battle. Another civil war is going on in the US, but this time around it's not by bomb, it's not by gun, but it is by the powers that be. And the most important thing is that the nightmare of Nigerian government right now is that US has been disconnecting from world powers, other world powers.
Yeah.
Like, no country apart from.
I actually saw that. I think Donald Trump pulled out US from United Nations, and this is because if you look at something, the allies of the USA, we talk about the UK, talk about Germany, talk about France, all these European countries that are friends with the USA. What do they have in common? Ideologically, what do they have in common? Free society, freedom of speech. The principles of freedom to worship whatever religion you want to worship. They are very Christian if you look at all these nations. But recently, I don't know what happened to all these countries, to United Kingdom, to France, to Germany. All of a sudden, they got infiltrated. They got infiltrated by some Muslim Islamic extremists. Look at Australia. You saw an attack on Bondi Beach, on Bondi Bridge, sometime last year. A father and a son shooting people. You saw that. It happened in Australia. There's a kind of like very high rise of Islamic groups right now. And, when you try to speak up, about this, they say you're an Islamophobe. So, also, I even saw one that if you make a Facebook post in the UK, you'll be arrested. The USA is not founded on these kinds of principles. So now they're disconnecting themselves. And not to mention that the British government stopped sharing intelligence with the United States when they are bombing the drug boats in the coast of, I think, in the, around the Western Hemisphere, the boats that come out from Venezuela, and then they blew the boats up. The UK stopped sharing intelligence with them. So, if you stop sharing intelligence with your friend, what does that tell you? It means that the USA cannot rely on them. So imagine, when the USA is trying to help the European people, they come in, to help them based on the Europeans' interest, because this serves their interest. But when it comes to United States interest, the Europeans are not found there. Like, what? What are you doing? The USA give them weapons. They sell weapons to them for their own protection. In return, what does the USA get? They stop sharing intelligence with the USA. So the USA at this point cannot trust those people. So now Trump is now cutting off ties with them and is now forming ties around the Western Hemisphere. Like, this is what I can analyze from this, but like lately there've been trust issues with European countries like France, UK, and now with this Denmark talks, with this Greenland talks, Denmark is also, but I won't get into that because I don't know much about Greenland. I don't know anything about it. I don't know their history. So I won't really say much about that stuff. But yeah, it's beginning to sever ties with the European people because they can't be trusted. Who knows? Maybe during wartime, if the USA goes into war with maybe one of its enemy, the European countries may not help him. So now he's losing trust.
Israel and some other countries now that can come to tell US what to do, and US will even listen to them. Not even France, not even UK again. Trump disconnected so many things. You may not like it. No, that like I just tell you that interest rules the world, not law.
I think Israel.
So the interest of US is that if Nigeria remains like this, time will come, there will be a terror stronghold that will destroy US. I'm telling you this from Nigeria. Anyway, I will keep on monitoring the situation as it unfolds. But right there in Washington, there is a battle going on. And the destiny and the decision of Nigeria lies on just one table: the White House. See you on my next video.
Well, whether we like it or not, we are living in a global village. Let me use a very popular cliche. I mean, the world knows our situation, which is the reason why those who really are concerned about what's going on in this country, look, there are attempts by interests to take over huge territory, part of Nigeria, part of Chad, part of Cameroon, part of Niger, and turn it into the global headquarters of terror. Those in the intelligence circles know this. I'm saying this publicly now. A lot of people know this. We must never allow that kind of thing to happen. We don't want to live under ISWAP. We don't want to live under Boko Haram. We don't want to live under Lukarawa. We don't want to live under...
Wow. That's scary. This should give you chills. If you're a Nigerian, regardless of your religion, I don't care if you're a Jew, if you're Orthodox, if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you're a traditional worshiper, if you're an atheist, I don't care. This must not be allowed to happen. Do you want to live under a terrorist stronghold? You don't want that. Nobody wants. It doesn't go well for anybody, regardless of your religion. It doesn't go well for anybody. Iran is a perfect example. Look at Iran sponsoring terrorism around the Middle East. Yemen, Houthis, the Houthis in Yemen, Lebanon, all these terror areas, they are the ones sponsoring this axis of terror, whatever you may call it, that are fighting Israel. Israel is defending itself. 7 fronts, at 7 fronts. People attacking them from different sides. Iran will shoot missiles, Gaza will do their own, Yemen will do their own, these guys will do their on one country, one tiny country. Is Iran. Is the Iranian people, is the Iranian government that is sponsoring these things. And guess what? Sponsoring terrorism requires a lot of money. It requires a lot of money. So Iran, they have oil, they have resources. But instead of using these resources the right way, they need to sponsor terrorism. Why? For what reason? Is it because of jihad? Why are you so obsessed with this? Why can't we just live in a normal world, for God's sake? Do you have to feed everyone? Do you have to spread Islam everywhere? If people don't want to become Muslim, you let them be. You leave them alone. Simple. I'm a Christian. I've seen some Christians who converted to Islam. I don't have a problem with that personally. If you want to convert, go ahead. Go straight ahead. It's your business. But don't drag people with you. People might come to convince you. People might come to preach to you. But the decision lies within your power to say yes or no, to agree or disagree. That decision lies completely with you and you alone. They want to turn Nigeria into like the African version of Iran. That's basically what he's saying. And if this happens, I don't know, like the western part of Africa will be in serious trouble. Like what he's saying. They'll be in serious trouble. Because Nigeria, we have resources. Nigeria has a lot of resources. A lot. Like, when I say resources, I'm talking loads of resources, not just oil. We have raw earth, we have uranium, we have oil, we have everything. This is money. So imagine instead of you pouring that money into the growth of the country, and then you are now using it to sponsor terrorism. Like, what is your problem? What is wrong with you? What is your problem? Nigeria has the highest brain drain in the world. People are leaving Nigeria, migrating to other countries for better life. This is not supposed to be happening. It's not like we don't have the money to develop ourselves. We can develop ourselves. But because of some messed up reasons, they don't do this. It's annoying. Why would you be doing all sorts of this? And then when Nigerians travel, they even face, they face all kinds of disrespect. Some will say, go back to your country, develop your... Like, these are really, really disturbing. Like, this is embarrassing. Why would I want to be traveling to another man's country to seek for greener pasture when I have my own country? And we have resources in my own country. Why should I be traveling out to another country to seek for greener pasture? It's not supposed to be like this. It doesn't make sense. Nigeria is a sad place. I'm not going to lie. It's a really sad place. Honestly, I don't know what has come over us in that country. It's so sad. May God help us all.